Hello
Hello.
everyone. Sorry for the late game today. I know
For
I said
sure.
we probably weren't gonna be on. I forgot to update. But yeah, we're here. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's only gonna be a short game today. It's only gonna be 3 hours instead of our usual 4.5 hours that we play with our half-hour breaks. So we're not gonna take a break today because it's just a short day today. That said, we're gonna have our people introduce themselves. We are down 2 players, ZD and Tiger, but that's fine. We can handle that. I'm gonna pick on Tasha first.
Hello. Today I'm Tasha. Today I'm playing my shifter monk Kale. On to Neil.
I am playing Cole, the bounty hunter who is a gunslinger, with a little bit as a side of warlock. And then it's Dash.
And my character is Baskimo, and he is the party's druid.
Alright, so what happened
Woot
last
woot.
time is they were at the gala, they just finished the gala, had their long rest, and, because Solstice healed, I believe it was the child?
Yep.
Yeah. Because shit went down in the maze, and the child and the party needed some healing. Badly. So they're gonna be getting a long rest here, and, figure out what they're going to do. The
We
team
already had the long
has...
rest.
Hmm?
We already had the long rest. You had the long rest. It gave us the long rest at the end of last session. That's why I have a
Perfect.
level of exhaustion.
Get to the long
Right.
rest.
Right, because you had... Most of you have bad dreams, and the one player that isn't here had the best night of her night. Everybody else is doing the give me coffee or give me death.
Rose, you're forgetting something.
I'm starting it.
Archivist is now recording.
There we go.
How are you? Welcome back.
Alright, so... The mission that you guys chose to be on for today was dealing with a tail end of a mission that you were... I know I've said mission a couple times, my brain is a little fried today. I had my first 8-hour shift in a long time. Right. You're looking for a drow cleric that works for Randak.
Elvane, if I remember
Elvane
correctly.
is her name, that is correct. She betrayed the Elven King and went somewhere north up here, from what you guys were told, and you didn't really see many signs of her up here while you were traveling through the north area. But as the party ends, the Northern King... I should know his name off the top of my head. I do not remember his name off the top of my head. Valerian Winterlight walks up to you and says that he's heard you guys were looking for her.
Kale looks at him like confused Pikachu face.
Valid.
Don't worry, Kale. He's talking about us. Yeah. Apparently, if you're going to hang out with us, you're going to be pulled along with this, with us for some interesting shit. You down for that? We do occasionally stop for beer.
Yeah, I'm down for it. If I'm getting paid for it.
Oh, we get paid. We're good. We're the good guys, but we're also the guys that get paid.
Yeah, I definitely could go punch a bitch in the face.
Duh. All right. So we've established that Kale is actually a member of the party officially,
Woo!
rather than just assuming he is.
Yeah,
Yay!
he's just, I'm just, along for the ride, I got nothing better to do.
This stray puppy over here been following us around for a week. I don't know what to do with him.
Right.
And Dash will be right back.
Yep.
No
Figured.
worries.
So if we're looking for this person, we're probably trying to figure out ways of finding them. Obviously, duh. Redundancy, not at all. So what kind of things would we be doing? Gathering information from contacts, communicating with friends, family, loved ones, hated ones, enemies, and enemies of enemies. Do we have an adventuring guild we can get information through? Is there a clandestine guild of bounty hunters that one of our teammates might be a member of? Oh wait, that would be me.
I'm gonna say there's bounty hunters in this area. They're not rampant, but you do know where to find them. There's the king, there's the queen, there's a couple other dignitaries around the area that you could still talk to. There were a couple deities. The Muslims seem to have gone away. The black and white peppered hair guy is still kind of hanging around.
All right.
No, my fidget thing is falling and I can't get it.
You can ask any contacts that you do have if you want.
Kayla will text his master, I guess, at the monastery, seeing if he
Okay.
knows any information about this bitch.
Meanwhile, somewhere high in a mountain.
This monk,
Flip.
like meditating under a waterfall, and his phone goes off, and it's on a rock, and he's like, "Shit."
I just sat down. Damn it. What the hell does Kale want now?
And he pretty much asks his master, like, "Yo, you know any info on this elf bitch?" Gives name, brief description.
Description: red eyes, white hair, cleric,
Looks like a drow,
looks like a bitch.
Do you want to
Here's-
roll a high-low check on that one, Rose?
Yes.
and I will go high.
Once I find the appropriate dice, I will. There we go.
Why not the inappropriate dice? Touch, nipple. I was like, what?
No! Alright.
Guys, I
No.
don't think these D6s are the right D6s. Why? Because it just told me I punched the dragon in the dick.
Actually,
So-
he punched the dragon in the dick when he was young.
His master, being as smart as he is, goes, descriptive, pupil. Very descriptive. That's every drow under the sun. Basically.
He goes, "I don't know. They didn't really give her much of a description."
That is true.
As for her name, I've heard
You go-
that she is over. Let me look.
Rolls
Now
dice.
she's-
Over, click, 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 click. This way.
She's over near Rhinefall Station. She's been affecting north of that heavily, and we've had reports of a glowing circle up that way.
All right, he will turn to his crew and goes, "She's causing havoc at Rhinefield Circle, and there's a Nope Circle.
Rhinefield Station and a Nope Circle.
Rhinefield
You
Station,
said-
sorry.
you said-
Got the
you said-
general gist of it. All good.
I'm laughing because you went Rhinefield circle up at with a circle. I'm like, station.
Hush.
I'm supposed to be the tired
She
one.
acts like she never makes mistakes. Like, holy cow.
I'm supposed to be the tired one of the crew right now.
You are the tired one of the crew. We're just
In
trying
my
to make you feel more at
defense-
home.
Mm.
In my defense, I did 2 loads of dishes and I made supper. So
Exactly.
I'm so cold.
got 2 loads of dishes.
Someone wants your body.
Hmm?
My
Neil's
phone
phone-
is going
my-
off like
Neil's phone went
wild. I
off
don't know
like-
why.
Went off like 5 times.
Holy shit, my Finch is so fucking needy. Holy cow. Oh.
He also gets the warning that Elvane is well known through the Order's contacts to be quite dangerous.
Basically, he goes, supposedly she's quite dangerous, and then he just kind of smirks because he likes danger.
And then he gets another text like not even like a minute later, like a couple seconds later. No, you cannot tap her.
That's yet to be seen. Giggity.
Right. Okay.
You can't keep
Sorry,
a good
the,
talk down.
No, the
Mm.
tortillas Rose and I got are from Takis.
Cool.
There's pico de gallo, original, and a hint of lime flavor.
Ooh.
Sorry, that was like off topic, but you know.
All good.
So you said you tell Cole this.
Yes, he will tell Cole that's where she's been seen. There's a nope circle, and that she's dangerous. But then he goes smirk like, I
Like, we
live
didn't know that
danger.
already?
Yes.
And we're not dangerous? With that gun on hip.
I mean, valid.
Gun on hip. Kale's hands are legally weapons because monk.
Kale's weapons are legally hands. One in 3 men can die at Kale's hands. What happened to the other 2? They just get really embarrassed because they got whooped.
Right?
So the king, King Valerian, will say, yes, I have also heard reports that she's been over there. None of the people that we've tried to send while you guys were away were able to get closer than Rhinefall. It seems she turned the ice elves against the others on the continent.
So we got to break their mind control.
I didn't know clerics
Awesome.
could do mind control, but she seems to be able to do something.
Anyone can be coerced if you have the right information on them, like, knowing knowing how somebody's mind works helps you figure out what they're going to do next.
Kale goes, my only concern is it mind control type of charm, and can't elves not be charmed?
Oh no, they can be charmed. The queen pipes up. They can be. It's just very difficult.
And she managed to fuck over the whole entire ice elf population.
The entire
you only
city,
need
yes.
you don't need to control the entire population to control the entire population. Cole says all you need is one to control the person that controls them.
Interesting.
If the king says do this, you do this. If the king suddenly says we don't like humans no more, we don't like humans no more, right?
Fair.
Well, the ice elves are usually pretty nomadic. They're not huge on outsiders to begin with, and fairly cold. Which I believe all of
You're
you
funny.
saw previously.
Don't say they're cold. I've heard that.
I'm not making a joke when I say they're cold. I mean cold-hearted, not cold of skin. So I have heard that they're also cold of skin. I haven't met one yet.
I think I slept with one once.
The king just looks at you like, the hell?
But,
Sorry, Your Majesty. He's young. He's still a pup amongst his people. No offense, looking at Kale.
he goes, I'm not a pup. I'm like 42.
Still young.
Goes, yeah.
Still young.
He looks younger than 42, man, but
I hope he's not 42. In dog years, he'd be dead.
no, he's
Ow, my back hurts.
Told you should have relaxed. You should have stretched out. You should have said, "Hey, I don't have to deal with a game this week. I can relax. I can
Nah,
just talk to my boyfriend and chill
Nah.
out and stretch after work." But no, you're like,
Nope.
"Nah, I gotta run a game." And you've
Nope,
already
I'm running
pushed
a
3
fucking
people
game.
away.
Alright, so I thought that you guys, not Kale, but most of the group had previously met was her. She is Aerith Rhymestar, one of the leaders, so to speak, of the Ice Elves. As you can tell, they already don't look very friendly. They're not a friendly species, on a good day.
yeah, she looks like a bitch.
Yeah,
So
when
then
they
not-
call them cold, they aren't saying that they're cold as in temperature-wise. They're saying they're cold as in they have a heart made of ice. They're emotionless bastards.
Yep. They are
They
very
are the
much
kings
so.
and queens of resting bitch face.
Yes, very much so. They have pretty, almost red eyes, and pale alabaster skin, with ice blue hair. You'll see the occasional one have a little bit darker blue, but blue seems to be mostly their color. Gee, wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't noticed in my world, I have a thing for color coordination.
Yeah.
To me, colors make sense. But yes, so Cole's been to that area. He knows the way to get there. He knows how to fast travel there now, because you guys have the royal writ of traveling through tubage. For most of you. How would you like to proceed?
Why does this feel like Pac-Man?
Probably just start heading that direction, you know.
So, Kale starts to go and head towards that direction on foot. And Cole, you know that you have a royal writ to get there safely and through the...
Whoa, Kale, whoa. No, we're not walking there. Trust me. Follow me. I got a way for us to ride in style. And last time I checked, they serve a buffet.
He goes,
They do.
okay.
Yes, they do.
I'll send a message to the others to meet us there. Let's head to the gondola.
He goes, all right. Heading
I
to the
take him
gondola.
to the train station, the gondola, whatever it's called.
The tubes.
The tube. The vehicle inside of it would be called something. I figure like the tube would probably look kind of like a gondola, like attached on one side, maybe.
You know,
Yeah.
the water slide tube thing that you get put on top of and then you
It
get kind
doesn't
of
sound like a
shot
fun way
down.
of traveling across a continent. Sounds like a very claustrophobic way of traveling across a continent.
Yes.
It's
Sorry.
fancier than that, but the general gist is that.
It's a big tube, but how does the thing in it float? Is it attached to the edges in some way, like say at 2 points, so that it's actually like a mono or a dual rail system with a thingy floating in the middle to make it feel like you're flying down the middle of a tube, but you can't actually crash into it because it's anchored? Or is it just floating magically? Or is it an open topped thingy where you're sitting there with the wind whipping through your hair going, where the fuck is this wind even coming from?
Think like Kingdom Hearts slash
I've
Final
never played
Fantasy,
Kingdom
where it
Hearts.
has like the chassis thing that you can stand or sit on, and it's kind of hooked, almost like on a zip line.
Yeah, that's what I mean by
Okay.
attached to top and bottom. But what does the vehicle look like? Is it a boat? Is it a giant baby cradle made out of silvery metal that sparkles in the moonlight? Is it baby farts?
Train cart. Well, not train cart. It looks like a cart. Like the bottom is flat. There's gates up on either side. There's a couple, like 2 or 3 seats in there, and handles. So it's kind of like a bus.
A roller coaster.
Yeah.
So, like I said to begin with, a gondola, which has a seating area, a viewing area, places to hold on to, and is attached by at least one anchor to the side. Probably of an Elvane design to make it look fantastical. And these are made by which race? That is this one an elf or an ice elf one, or is this something else? Because thematically, it could
Human.
have like swirls of ice on it to signify, hey, this goes up north or something.
Let me go double check what my Snowy Valley has in it. Places.
I was just thinking of ways to identify which place goes to what place, right? You look at it and go, that one's icy. We going north.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
I guess. So yeah, those ones would have, like, permafrost designs swirling all over them. And it looks like crystal. And it looks as dangerous as crystal. But on a thing made of steam?
Crystal's
You
not
know
that
it's
dangerous. She's
not.
pretty peaceful.
Huh?
I said Crystal's not that dangerous. She's pretty peaceful. I was joking.
Nah. Ha. But yes, it looks like it's made out of, like, blue crystalline glass.
All right. Well, we assume that the others got on the gondola and are heading to the north with us because there's no one else here but us.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody here but us.
Yep.
And we get on and we find a cart because I would assume it'd be kind of like train cars where you have little private rooms and then you get like the Harry Potter wagon going with the treats on it going by. Would you care for a chocolate? I'll take the entire cart, ma'am. That'll be 5 million gold. I won't take the entire cart, ma'am.
Yes, accurate, Tasha. That is accurate. Oh, look at that later. Welcome back.
Hello.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
No worries. We are off to go punch.
We're going
Okay.
onto an
Drown
underground
face.
gondola to get to the back to the frozen north and freeze our asses off.
Okay, you guys haven't
Oh.
left the frozen north, to be honest. You went across the frozen north. You managed to get
Same
to
difference.
Glacier.
We're going from one cold place to another. It's still cold.
So, they found out that, if you recall on the map, which I sent a link to in the chat, that glowing red circle that you guys saw a while back, just outside of Snowy Valley and Rainfall Station that you guys all commented on, because it's a magic nope
Yeah.
circle,
Mhm.
that Elvane has been operating over there, and the entire Snow Elf Kingdom has been acting a little bit more strange, and by that I mean meaner than they already are, and they're already not a nice group of people.
They're antisocial now. They're uncle social also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uncle social.
They went
Uncle social has a drinking problem.
They went from Vulcan antisocial to like Saiyan antisocial.
Yeah, accurate. I'll say accurate.
And then we
And-
remembered we had tickets for the fast travel system. So we said we sent a message to the other three party members, you and the other two, and said, "Hey, we're going this way. Meet us at the gondola." And we're assuming you guys are in another of the train car room type things.
Yep.
God damn, strange noises coming from my phone.
So, Cosmo, how are you approaching this? Because you've heard about Elvane. You know that she's been going against the King of the Elves. And now you know where she is, and your teammates are going to go and deal with her, and you're on a separate train. Car, then.
Might be on a different car, might not be. We haven't figured out which car or how many cars there are.
Yeah. How to approach this? Well, I mean, it's not really much he can do with everything he has on his back. He's going to probably try to approach this diplomatically at first, but we already know how this is going to
Fair.
roll out.
Fair. I mean, you know Elvane is not nice.
Mm-hmm. But he will at least try diplomatic at first, to say the least.
Must
I mean,
try
that's
the
valid.
diplomatizing.
Alright, do you join the others
Yeah.
in their car, or are you going in your own?
He would join them.
Alright. So you have, say, about 4 or 5 hours before you get there. What are you guys doing on the way?
Minorly freaking out because he's never really been in something this fast before.
I'm
Valid.
obviously in the bar car.
Mhm.
And Dosmo is just going to be doing like his spells prepping. Not really too much. He just needs to make sure he has everything set for this upcoming interaction.
Okay.
I am hoping the bartender has something to help cure a hangover. And by that, I mean something to get rid of my one level of exhaustion. She died.
So the bartender offers you this.
It looks like you just took coffee and crumbled it in or over top of a regular coffee while looking at coffee and thinking about coffee cosmically. It's the cosmic coffee. All right. How much is it?
It's about 8 silver pieces. It's hard to get coffee in this world.
Oh, not a horrible price. I'd say normal economy wise, silver pieces would be what we would classify as $1, basically, right?
Fair.
Usually gold
Yeah,
is
so
like
it's about
$100
$5
bill.
for that small cup.
Like $8 for a cup of coffee. Nowadays, you pay that. So if it's magical and can get rid of my exhaustion, fuck yeah, I'm paying it.
It will
Give me one of those in real life. I could use it.
it'll temporarily get rid of your exhaustion.
Oh
For
no,
like-
no, no! I don't want. I I understand it's temporary. I'm going to get more exhausted later, but
Uh-huh.
having it to get rid of the current effects. Maybe when you wake up and you feel like shit, and then you do something like have a bowl of cereal or a cup of coffee, and
Yep.
suddenly you feel 1,000 times better, but you don't know why. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Sup, Phoenix? Patty cake. I don't want to know the reference to patty cake.
I
Anyways,
don't know if you're allowed to play patty cake. Oh my.
probably not.
Um, but usually an $8 cup of coffee tastes more like jet fuel than coffee.
No, not really. It depends on your tastes for coffee.
Mhm.
Um, it is definitely one of those, as they call them, acquired tastes, where basically you don't like it the first couple times, and then eventually you go, wait, I do like this part of it. So you enjoy that part of it and somehow tune out the rest.
And this is like,
Or
I want to say for flavor wise, it's like a espresso mixed with a
This is a
latte. And yes,
lot
I
of
know they're very.
espresso.
I can say that's similar.
or
Latte is a form of espresso, but like it's more espresso heavy on the latte.
I mean,
or it's
from the
like strong enough to like curl your nose hairs or whatever.
Oh
oh,
god,
this
yeah.
was probably nice, good stuff.
It's
Take a sip,
smooth.
get that like burny smoothie coffee flavor, and go cough hack. Ooh. Not real
And
Right.
like
cough, or
it's a
they just like sip.
thick,
Good.
it's a dark roast as well with as you can see in the picture, there is like a moon dust on top, which is where the magic comes to help get rid of the exhaustion temporarily. It'll give you about a week without exhaustion. Even if you were going to get
Oh my
exhaustion every
god,
day
never
for it.
got me get a hold of this stuff in real life.
Right? It's essentially Death Wish coffee.
I don't know if I'd want to try death with. I wanted to try that stuff, but I don't anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a death wish that badly anymore. All
Alright,
right,
so
well,
getting
I got what
there.
I'm doing. I have my drink. I'm sitting there, just observing people. You never know. There could be a train heist or some stupid thing on this trip.
Give me a perception check. Well, you're
No,
also
let's other
on.
people do stuff.
Do you
I
want all
was
of us to do a
getting there.
perception?
I was about to say, yeah, I was gonna get the other two to give me a perception check as well. Kale, you're freaking out. So, yeah. You're extra alert, so you get the advantage.
Oh, I got an advantage.
And you
Okay.
need advantage.
Yes.
She's letting you
There we
take
go.
advantage of her.
Dash, perception, bitch.
Rude.
Thank you.
I just realized I'm rolling on the wrong character. My bad.
No worries. It's Monday.
I looked at his and went, wait, I noticed he was switching characters to make sure who was on the right one. And then I realized, wait, that's not the right picture for my role.
Give me a new roll.
No, I want to keep my dirty 20. God damn it.
Too bad. You don't have a plus 11
Dude.
on this character.
I know I don't have a plus 11 on this character. That's why I wanted to keep the dirty 20.
Alright, so it's not that hard. You are pretty observant as a bounty hunter. And so you are able to see that there's 2 snow elves, ice elves, on this cart. And they don't seem to be upset or angry than normal. They're mostly keeping themselves speaking in Elvish. Kind of, doing the mean girl, oh, look at that person, that outfit was so last season. Mean girl talk. about the
Ah.
other people around here.
Except the cold, heartless version of it. Oh my god, those heels are so impractical. Your back will be hurting in an hour, bitch.
Those heels are so last century.
That bra doesn't even hold anything up. Not that you had anything to hold up.
Exactly. And you also, because the whole group has succeeded,
Mhm.
notice that somebody looks a little shifty and nervous as if they shouldn't be on this train. There's a short
Kale, it's
little
you, isn't it?
other than
No.
Kale.
Someone looks
They're
nervous, like they shouldn't be on this train. Looks at Kale.
they're short and very green skinned with pointy teeth. They are a goblin. And they look like they might be trying to filch at least a couple people's wallets. Because they keep looking at, like, your wall, like, looking at you, studying you, looking at the ice elves and a couple other people, and then kind of, like, looking around to make sure nobody's watching. Really nervous about it.
Well, as long as I keep an eye on them, they obviously can't do anything untowards.
Kale very, very loudly goes, "Hey, keep your hands out of other people's pockets."
You know, Kale, you can't say things like that these days. People call it racist or something. Just assuming the color of his skin that this man is a thieving varmint. Don't worry. I'm sure he knows what we do to thieving varmints around here. Last one I caught put 3 bullets in its head. Understand what I mean, little
Yeah, I
man?
understand what you
No,
mean.
I said that last part to the green guy, little man.
Oh.
The rest
I
of it was to
wasn't
you.
stealing no wallet. I've been looking for a specific person, and they tend to be rather tiny and are able to be carried on like boobs. Unfortunately, I've lost the little bugger.
You've lost your boobs?
Now I've
Kale's
lost my fairy.
Oh.
gonna incite that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not 20.
At 20 for a total of
So
23.
Wait,
he's not telling the whole truth, but there is an element of truth to it. He has lost a fairy. The fairy's definitely the type for boobs. But he's not 100% truthful when he says he's not trying to steal people's wallets. The
I
vibe
believe that
he.
I do believe that you've lost your fairy, but I don't believe that you're not trying to steal.
Like I said, I have no reason to steal. I'm trying to find my dang fairy.
Bullshit.
Call it whatever you will, ears.
Listen, you little short shit, I will drop kick your ass off this goddamn train.
He kind of looks at you and like pulls out 2 little dinky daggers and go, "You want to go, little boy?" As you see, like this little sprite, Navi style, like fly in your face and go, "No," and like boops you on the nose. No, hurry, Scritchy. He's stupid, but no.
He goes, "Did you just try to smack me on the nose?"
You
The
just
fairy?
my nose.
So you see this like maybe 2-inch tall fairy, like arms on hips, and glowing, kind of like the Ferngully ones.
Yep.
And you can see it. Yeah, they kind of slacked you, but because they're so tiny, it felt like a boop.
Boop boop be doop. Reminds me, there's a Betty Boop movie coming out apparently.
Oh, nice.
Ah. He goes, "Well, your goblin was looking for you."
He's always looking for me. He's blind to the bad. I swear to God.
You need to get him glasses, I swear.
They don't make any strong enough for that one. You heard there's good gold up this way if people can stop the ritual that's happening.
Well, we're on our way to do that, so he doesn't need to put his hands in people's pockets anymore.
Put your head down my
If you're
pants
doing
and
the
I'll bet
job,
you'll
then
feel
we ain't getting paid. Don't kill Scritchy. He's just
I wasn't
stupid.
gonna kill him. I was gonna drop kick his ass off the train.
Goblins don't do good in snow and ice.
Well, no, the snowbanks will come up to their chest.
I think what she's saying is that you would be consigning him to death, thus the same equivalent as if you killed him yourself. It depends on how you view morals, though.
He goes, I guess.
Most of the time, I view morals as something good to go put on a salad, right? Every now and then, mushrooms in your food.
Yeah, moral mushrooms are pretty good.
What are your passives? Can't see right for a second.
Passive are.
Perception.
Let me take a looky poo.
Both of us?
Yeah.
15 for me.
Give me a second. I'm not on his page.
That
Sign
sounds like a you
out.
problem.
Yeah. Sign in. Sign in.
Is it sad that I got to her character sheet before she did?
Same.
Yes. It's
13 it looks like. Alright. So Cole will see it. Kale will not. And let's gossip those. Oh, Gossimo sees it with no problem. As
my passive perception is 13. Yeah.
as
Small has the best out of us with an 18.
so Gossimo and Cole see it. As the goblin, while the fairy is distracting, reaches in and is trying to take some copper, like 20 copper, out of Kale's pockets.
Wow, he has a change machine. Look at him go.
Okay, fine. Like 2 gold.
He gets what he can get, the equivalent of 2 gold worth of coins.
Yeah. Unless you guys stop him. He's not trying to take all your money, he's just trying to... It looks like he's just trying to get enough to buy food or snacks, maybe live for like a week or two.
It's not a good idea to get caught thieving in front of someone who said that he shoots thieving varmints in the head.
Yeah, he thinks that he's stealthy.
I'm
doesn't
going
know
to
your
take a
perception
couple
sees
steps forward and pull the hammer back on my revolver and put the barrel to the back of his head and say, "Now I reckon you should be putting those coins back, little one. As I said, I don't take kindly to thieves, especially ones taken from my party members. Now,
No.
if you're needing something to eat, I have no problem assisting you in finding, but I'd rather you don't lighten my friend's load, if you know what I mean."
Now that Kale knows his pockets are being picked, his hand shoots out like lightning quick and just catches a tiny green wrist.
Yeah. So, as you catch him, and he's frozen because the gun to his head, you see he's trying to take all of 2 gold out of your
Still, it was
pockets.
2 gold that wasn't his. So
I know.
I'm not going to let it. I'm going to prevent him. And Kale's going to go slap or grab or whatever.
That's what I'm
Grab
letting
by
Kale
wrist.
know. That's now that he sees it.
Yeah.
You notice that
Yeah.
he's taking 2 gold. out of all the money you get as an adventurer.
He drops the
You-
two gold coins that he was holding back into the pouch. Sorry, I apologize. It's just, this is part of my nature. It's just how we survive, you know. You just gotta steal from the next guy who steals from the next guy who steals from you, who steals from the next guy who steals from you, who steals from that guy over there. Oh shit, that guy over there. Can I hide behind you for a second?
Accurate.
He goes, you're glad I'm in a good mood, or else I would have snapped you in half.
Hey man, I'm just looking for something to eat here, you know? Sometimes it's a little grim eating from the bottom of the garbage pail, if you know what I mean.
I thought goblins didn't mind eating garbage.
Some of
Wow.
us actually have a
Well,
taste to us. We sometimes don't mind it, but living off of that for the better part of a year gets to ya.
The runs, eh?
And the vomit.
Kills the conversation.
Yep.
He kind of like puts up his hand and goes, "I ain't had a good meal. We haven't had a good meal in the better part of 6 days now."
Well, you're on the right train, I guess. I'm not sure how you got here. If you had no money for food, you had no money for a ticket. I ain't gonna ask, though. But the buffet car is just over here. If anyone asks, you're with us for now.
The two, their eyes kind of like light up.
They might have been trying to steal, but they didn't succeed, and they're just hungry. So I'm gonna make sure they get to go to the buffet and then explode from eating too much.
Yeah, so as you take them to the buffet, as you know, his name is Scritchy. And the fairy's name, Scritchy will introduce her as Nitha.
Nefarious.
And the fairy goes, "I'm Nitha Nefarious Gnarly."
Ah, very appropriate name, it seems.
She just kind of like has like this shading grin, like, "Thank you."
Hmm.
Introduce them to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
You know, when kids go to a buffet that they see all the good stuff, they pile their plates so much that it's trying to fall off
Kids,
of it.
my first plate is usually heaping full. My second plate, not so much. My third plate, if I have one, is usually like the couple things that I really wanted that
Yeah,
I missed the first 2 trips. But I don't typically go for more than 3 plates because while I'm a hungry hippo, I'm not that hungry usually. There are a few exceptions, like a place that has good prawns. Ooh, I might go back for more. Or they have like crab or lobster or something. Ooh.
yes. They have heaping plates for both of them for their size categories. Because, yeah, one is really tiny and has like tiny plate, like Zootopia, where you have like the itty bitty plate, but it has so much food on it for them, for Nefera.
It looks like that weird reverse art where everything goes to a little pinpoint at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's almost as big as she is. Like, it is huge.
Instead of taking a fork and taking bites out of it, all of a sudden you see a blur of her spinning around it and just hear what sounds like a chainsaw. And
Yeah.
the bones fall to the ground and everything else is gone. It's like a cloud of piranhas.
And Scritchy is the equivalent of Lena Embers. One hand has fork, one hand has knife, and all he has as it just shovel, drink, shovel. They polish those plates off in yes, Tasha, accurate. They finish those plates
Yep.
off in 5 minutes, and they're already back at it for more. And this is going to be going on for a little while, you can tell, because they are clearly hungry.
I didn't have to pay for it. I don't care.
Pretty much.
I don't know, but I've been told these two here were mighty hungry.
So, Dash, while this is happening, what are you doing? Dash?
Is still mute.
He is on mute because he's getting his hair done.
He's probably on the phone too.
Yeah, I was also on my phone as well. So much happened there. I will say Cosmo was probably at the end of the card, like watching this whole thing. And I don't want to say he's like lamenting at the whole entire interaction, but in his head, he's just pretty much just kind of disapprovingly shaking his head. He is going to be messing with his staff and
Okay.
is once again tendering to that living flame of it.
Okay.
Because he feels like his magic has been quite weak lately, and he's wondering if it has anything to do with the staff.
So feel free to give me an Arcana check. You're familiar with the
Alright.
staff, so I will give you advantage. I'm so cold. Fucking rain makes me cold every time I go out in it. Damn! Okay, you don't need advantage. Fuck you!
What if he rolls better?
Right. These dice don't go above 20. Jock.
That's horrible.
Alright,
Exactly
so you describe to me what you find out about your staff.
Alright. So as Gosimo is pretty much tending to the vines and leaves and the crackling embers, he noticed that his magic is been altered, which he expected from the curse, but it seems like the living flame is eating a bit of his magic as it's casting spells, convertingly making it weaker than normal, and he has no idea how to prevent that.
Hmm.
Do you tell your
Interesting.
party?
Oh no, he's not going to tell his party.
Of course, he's not going to tell us. That would be too easy.
Why would you tell your party when they could maybe help you? Edgelord, again!
Because so far, while it's weakening his spell, it's not actually devouring his spells. If it gets to the point where like he's casting spells and it's just like
Go to cast a
even
spell, and
spell
it's like
point gets
out of
off,
nowhere, the spell magic happens.
then he's going to tell his party because at that point, then because of Hinder, right now he's just a little bit weaker. It's not exactly stopping his spells.
Meaning it hasn't
But it is
become too much of a problem yet, Rose. If that like makes sense.
exactly.
It's a guy thing. We don't think it's a problem until it's too much of a problem, and then it's usually too late.
Exactly. Hello?
I think we killed her. She's died from
Nope,
confusion.
I just needed to type something to someone.
Okay then. But so after that, Gosimo will go over towards his party and goes, "Hey, I have a quick question for you all." At least as he looks over, for those who have the same type of, as he put out his staff, weapon-like minds. Have you guys noticed your weapon affecting you, and or vice versa, you affecting your weapon?
Well, out of character, Kale has no idea what you're talking about because it doesn't have a cursed item. Cole technically has a cursed item from a different source, so he doesn't have the knowledge for what you're talking about. Though I think we would have picked up on the cursed items aspect a little bit, and maybe not even registered that that's what you're talking about, and just Cole puts it down to, yeah, my gun's been acting a little funny lately. Not, I swear, the sight isn't off at all, but I keep missing things.
I see.
You guys willingly have cursed items?
You know what? Never mind my question then. I'm just going to check it down to the curse effect itself. So,
I just laughed. Nothing serious. It wasn't saying anything.
so putting his staff back onto his back, he does feel the effect of the staff, as obvious. And he goes, so when we get to where we're going, how do you guys want to do this?
He goes, well, I don't really know this chick, so I guess we're taking her out. I don't know. But obviously that circle needs to be stopped.
Cosmo, give me an active. Actually, all of you, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Cosmo, you get advantage. Yes, I like to give advantage to my people.
So
Nope,
the
I'm
dragon
blind this time.
exactly.
Cole, I need a perception check as well, please.
Why?
Because I'm seeing if you guys all notice this.
Like, you didn't say anything, so I didn't know to roll anything.
I said perception checks from everyone.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. That's why the other two rolled. Thank you.
When did you say this? I've been listening to you, and you said nothing.
Like 2 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, something like that.
Lies.
When you
I
take
rolled
the
them.
first message to me about the thing.
No.
Yes. Anyways. So, y'all except for Cosmo don't see shit. But Cosmo, you...
Kale doesn't say shit either.
Okay.
No,
I got a 10.
yeah.
I got a 9 or 6. 9.
Yeah, Cosmo sees and hears the crystals on the heart thing shimmer for a second and shake like the sound of crystal. You know, like
Minecraft Amethyst.
yeah. I'm gonna say windpipes, the chimes.
Chimes.
Yes. Sounds like chimes rattling for a moment. And then Gossamer notices that the lights start to flicker and start zooming towards his staff. As if it's pulling them towards you. And they start engulfing the magic from the lights.
Just making sure you said lights. Are we talking about like fire lights or like electrical lights?
Basically, the crystals around the room give off light for the room. So for whatever reason, all of them suddenly just like went into a pinprick of light and aimed towards your staff, shooting a beam of light, just light, at your staff.
That's what I was thinking, and I'm
Getting
even more
sucked up
perplexed.
into it.
Does the light affect the staff as it currently is in any way, Rose?
Yeah, your staff starts changing colors. Because the crystal lights are different colors. One's like green, one's like red, with different colors for like the different parts of the areas. Moonlight coloration. The staff starts changing color to the stuff that it starts absorbing. And as it
Your
absorbs
staff
one,
now has RGBs.
yes, as it absorbs the magic of the light and the light snuffs out, it like absorbs that light and it changes part of the staff into that, and then it absorbs another one and the whole staff changes to that color, so on and so forth, as it's extinguishing lights one at a time.
Your staff is for some reason eating the lighting in the room.
That is very strange. Also, Gosmo's like, we're about to be in the darkness in a few seconds.
Woo.
Everything goes dark. Somebody screams. Somebody cries out, "No, my bagel!"
As you hear the cart slowly like
From
screeching like
from murder mystery.
kind of thing, like as it's kind of like squealing slowly to a stop.
Apparently, the power for the entire train has been taken out.
Bravo, Gosimo.
I'm sorry. Did you just say the train itself stopped?
The
Yeah,
train
like
has
three or
the train
four
has stopped. You
things, the
hear
train
a
has
door
stopped.
open. You hear a door being opened manually, as in somebody forced it open, and then in a very like civil voice. "I'm sorry for the inconvenience, people. It seems we have had an emergency stop. Everything should be fine in a few moments. We haven't been able to turn on any lights. One moment, please."
You guys are currently just outside of Thalrain, which is about halfway. Well, a little bit more than halfway. And yeah, it seems that they're struggling to get the carts started again. And your group knows why, the rest of them don't.
Hey, I don't even know what to say to this.
Accurate, Joshua.
Sliding down the train.
What do you do?
I mean, what?
Pulling out my weapon and preparing to kick whoever did that in the teeth.
Gale, your teammate did that. His staff drained
Hail.
the magic.
Hail, not Gale.
Okay. Hail! Gossamo's
Alright.
staff absorbed the energy from the magical lights which were powering the train.
But we don't know that because we
We
didn't
don't know
see
that.
it. Oh, Gale is sitting there going, "I'm going to kick someone's ass" in the darkness.
Yeah, very much, because the whole train. You've seen this movie. Train going down the tracks, lights go out, something's going on.
Yeah, usually there's a heist involved. Somebody's like bandits or something. But that would be very, very ballsy to do bandits in a speed tube with the thing going 1,000 miles an hour.
Right?
Do you tell your party, Gosamo? What do you do? It's your fault.
I call out to the other two. "Hey, you got eyes on anything?"
No.
First of all, I would like to say that that's a lie. It's not Gosmo's fault. He had no control over that. Second of all, Gosmo's going to respond with, everything's still okay on my end. Because
Gale, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
like I'm sorry, like even if Gosmo knows that it was his staff, like what can he do about it? He can't do shit about it. What do you want him to do?
What?
You can research it, you can tell the others about it,
Oh yeah,
and they
sure.
can
I'm
help
gonna be able to
you.
research Rose. So I'm gonna be able to research a magical staff on a mobile train with no library.
No longer mobile, but I mean, you could try to see if you can recall anything.
Recall anything from magical fire eating plants that he infused into the staff. By the way, the staff that he found at a shrine that we have still yet to be able to research that shrine nor the weapons itself. You see the problem with that?
Hale
Yes.
might know something. Cole might know something. Talk to your team. See what they might know about the shrine, about the magic, about any of it. They did join your team late. They might have information.
I think you're missing the core aspect of this. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm giving you options for what you can do.
The option you're giving is not logical.
Well, then what do you think you can do?
He can't do anything about it right now. The best he can
Can
do
we
is
cast
just
light?
play along.
Yes, you can cast light.
No. Can anyone cast light? Is what I'm asking.
Oh.
No. I'm a monk slash
actually-
fighter.
I think Dustmo can actually cast light. Give me 1 second.
Because while the lights all went out and it's dark now, that doesn't mean we can't light something. And if you can't cast light, I'm going to try to light a flint and steel a torch sort of thing.
And like if
Actually, wait, do I have any items that give off light?
I do not, unfortunately.
Hey, Rose, would you allow prestidigitation to make a candle-sized light, only good to like 5 feet?
Possibly. What was that, Dash?
Oh, I said that I'm searching my character sheet.
It should be a
can do
cantrip.
Yes, I know, but first I gotta log into my character sheet because I'm not actually at my computer, remember?
Valid.
You do have light from your light bearer.
Okay then. That's what I was thinking. I
You
was like,
also
I am at
produce flame.
Asmar. Produce flame I was definitely gonna do, but I was like, I'm at Asmar. I should have the light ability. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head.
If there was flames in here, you could control them too with control flame. Or shape water.
That would be nice. That would be nice. But as far as light goes, Gosmo's going to actually use the crate flames as he goes
Okay.
like if anybody has a lantern or torches, I recommend going ahead and just start lighting them up. If you need a fire, I got one right here for you.
Remember, your produced flame comes from your staff, so it probably is your staff that lit up.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Do we see anything, Rose, or is it magical darkness?
Oh, you see stuff. I'm just trying to find a appropriate gift to explain what you see.
So how many fairies do we see picking people's pockets?
Okay.
Too many.
How many goblins' hands are in how many pockets?
The goblins' hands are in like 2 different pockets, as is the fairies. Like, they took the opportunity. I mean, you can't really blame them. But Cosmo, as you cast Produce Flame, this happens from your staff. Without the wave thing, but all the light.
Dan, 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 dan.
You have made a rave in the car.
I'm sorry, Rose. You said what my flames did?
You made a rave light, RGB, everything, everywhere. Your
cast-
staff is...
You cast the spell Disco Ball.
Yeah, essentially.
It seems your staff might have done something a little wild.
Gosmo's gonna look at his staff looks at his party and goes, "This ain't normal."
I would say he could do an Arcana check, Rose.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I could make that GIF stop flashing like that.
Yep. That's better.
Filthy 20. All right.
Oh
Just so you know, my
yeah.
brain. I'm just gonna admit this right now. My brain is kind of falling and failing me at the moment.
I would say your Arcana check let you realize something a little distinctive, a little unique about the flavor of this magic is going on. Something fey in origin, as in it's like somebody cursed you with wild magic or something.
Huh.
Wild magic or fey magic,
Or
Well,
wild
both.
fey magic.
or both.
Mhm.
Yep.
Cosmo just kind of extinguished the flames at the light sky and goes, "Apparently, I do not have the fire. Anybody got a spare torch?"
I
Yes.
pull
Yes, Neil. Why
torches
not
out of
both?
my bag of holding. I believe I have torches in my bag of holding. I'm pretty sure I do, as a human who doesn't
It was still
normally.
lighting as normal flame. Like, you could have kept it as fire. It was
It was
just
just very colorful.
rave fire.
Rose. Literally in that moment, that could have become a color spray if he's not careful. He's putting that away.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Let's do. Let's pull up a something. 'Cause I haven't used that in a hot minute. Come here, scabbard. Mhm.
Beware, she's going to the big book of, oh no, you didn't.
Oh,
I'm
yes, she
going to the
is.
big book. Mm. Alright, roll me a D100 dash.
Of course.
I tried to keep her away from rolling on the table, Dash. I tried. But apparently my chaos wasn't chaotic enough for her.
Okay, so as your ball of flame is doing rave magic, your body, Gosimo, not the fire, might add, but your body becomes
Oh,
incorporeal and shadowy, which allows you, if you want to pass through objects and yet, but at the same time, you can't interact with most things that aren't on your body. The flame can, you can't. And it's
you
lasting
just
for
choose
at
spectral.
least 6 minutes.
Oh shit.
You've been, quote, blessed with a shadow form. You can still talk to people. They can still hear you.
Well, we'll never see that it was him that started this whole thing.
Man, they can still hear him. I'm just, mine is not computing.
Hmm? You're saying something
I'm trying to
unmuted.
think. I'm trying to think at what point was he ever, or however he was even cursed or touched by wild magic or fey magic.
When indeed. When indeed. So, Kale, you've been quiet for a while. Your
Yes.
party member just made it look like a raven here, and then turned into a shadow.
He is so confused as to why he's got a cursed item willingly. He looks so very cool, like that normal.
Well, I ain't never seen that happen before, but the normal these days has gotten a little weird.
I'd say.
A little weird is an understatement.
Also, Dash, feel free to give me a history check. Figure out when you got touched by Fey magic. Nope,
Wow.
my dice also had a nat one. Nope, one double ones. So much like you, Dash, Ghost Mode doesn't remember.
Gail goes, did you piss off any fairies that you fucked recently?
Fairies? No. The only ones would have been gods. And if it was the one who I pissed off, well, it would not have been this type of magic. That's for sure.
Could they have sent out bounty hunters?
No. No, not even.
You do
If
recall that the...
anything, Gospel still on. If anything, that child will be 100% product of that god.
Hmm. Interesting.
Well,
Oh no, okay, yeah, I get it. Because she's the goddess of love, I get it. That's like,
Yep.
how would that be a product of a dragon god? What? Oh, right, love. Okay. You do recall, because you know the goddess well enough, I'm not gonna make you roll a history check, Dash, that, Avasara happens to be blatantly very rainbow in color. Predominantly pink for a lot of it, but she's got a lot of rainbow on her.
Yeah, she does.
She really does.
Hmm.
it's Rose with the self inserts again.
Oh, vastly so.
So, in reference, I'm putting this in Roll's channel for simple facts. I haven't redone her image in a hot minute. But, I mean, his stuff looks like that, just more vibrant, shall we say. And a lot more colors. No pink. Also, you will note that there's a lack of pink in the coloration. There's red, but not pink.
Okay.
Hmm?
I said, okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure how far to make of that.
Well, you know, she's usually loving and peaceful and nice until you do piss her off, and then shit sometimes goes out of the whack. You also know that recently you got booped, well, smacked by a fairy on the nose. And if I'm not
When?
mistaken, that
That's
this
Kale that
team...
got booped.
Yeah, I was the one that got smacked.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
sorry,
I
yeah,
was about
Kale
to say,
got booped. Okay. No. And I believe this was the group that went through the Feywilds to do the temples.
Kale wasn't there for that.
And while
Most of the group.
Gosmo got the fires effect with the Fey cape.
Hmm.
Oh, Christ, I'll be right back.
So go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. That's you, Dash. Dash, Arcana. I need you to give me an Arcana. Oh, never mind, you did. I was in the wrong window. Ah! Alright, so, Fey magic sometimes is really fast. Sometimes is really slow. This seems to be a fairly slow acting curse, I guess? Blessing? Who knows? The fairy in the area that had thanked you seemed to have tried to give you a gift, and it turns out that it made your staff stronger, but also had some other effects. As it were. So it definitely seems like it's got Fey alignments, and because of the Fey, very much chaos, as the fair folk tend to do much of. And you know for a fact that your staff eats magic in general. It might have been that the lights here that it tried to absorb because you haven't been feeding it at all anything recently. That maybe these were also Fey lights, which
Wait,
triggered stuff.
wait just a minute. I haven't
Hmm.
been feeding my staff anything.
You fed it the leaves, and then you haven't really fed it anything else.
I'm pretty sure I fed it fucking mushrooms. The mushrooms that
Okay.
reacted to fire.
So you fed it two things
I
only.
fed it leaves, I fed it vines, and then most recently was mushrooms. Fire reacting mushrooms. My fact, I'm pretty sure it was before we got the invite to this party. So that was very damn recent.
Well, clearly it's still hungry and wants more magical shit.
So this thing is Gale from BG3 in stick form.
I guess, yeah. It will eat magic. Depends on what mood it's in. But yes. So the captain of the thing finally gets the engine running again. And goes over like the intercom thing, saying again apologies for the inconvenience and for how long it took, but we're finally back to being underway. It takes not much longer, and you guys can see Rhinefall Station coming up as
Mhm.
the cart starts to slow down properly, not an emergency stop, as it pulls into the station. The two ice elves that are on the train with you guys go utterly still for a moment. Then they okay, and then they sort of shudder, and their hands go into their hair like you're trying to put your hair back and grip it at the top as they let out what I can only describe as a blood-curdling scream. And from their after they grab their hair, their nails start to dig into their scalps, and you can see the way their hands are like arched. It's not just grabbing; it's like digging into their skin. And with your passives, you can see that blood starts to trail down the sides of their faces as if they're trying to fight something that is being cast or has started to affect them, something magical, and it's not coming from your staff for once. But you can tell that they're fighting something and it's causing them a lot of pain. A lot of people are just kind of like avoiding them and rushing off the train because they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Um, Gale's gonna try something. He is going to tear some fabric up and like shove it in their ears to see if like that helps. If it's like a hearing thing, only they can do hear.
Give me a perception check to see if you can tell if it helped or not.
All right,
Dash, what does Gosmo do seeing this? Considering Neil's not back yet.
15.
You said what Gosmo sees through all this?
What are you doing? Because you see them kind of go and grab their hair, and then they start digging their nails into the scalp as blood starts trickling down their face. As if they're trying to fight something, a spell, or an effect that's trying to be put on them, and they're actively trying to fight it, and they're trying to use pain to, like when you're infatuated or something and you're not in your right mind, you use pain to try and snap you back out of it. That's what they're trying to do.
Pinch yourself awake.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Let me see if Cosmo has anything that he can do for that, because
Okay. What does Cole do?
my brain.
Kale stuffs their ears with fabric.
I'm not aware of what's going on. I
Well,
also I'm currently context aware of is people stuffing stuff in their ears. Who's singing? What's going on?
okay, so
Short form.
you guys got to the place, nails in skin, something's being cast or put on these two elves specifically, and they're screaming in agony, trying to fight it. Kale shoving stuff in their ears in case it's sound based.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm. I don't have any way of dispelling magic, so I can't help that way.
Cosmo is just gonna retrocast detect magic to see if there's any type of magic affecting them.
I'd say we take them off the train, get them onto the station, wait for somebody to arrive, because if somebody is causing this, they're probably going to stop by to help these people or hinder these people. And we don't want to be on the train if it decides to go back to the other station.
That's fair. Let me find my rules and my spells. Alright, ritually.
Ritual detect magic is what, 10-minute spell? Like most
Yeah.
ritual spells? Do they stop screaming in that 10-minute period?
No. Well, they filter in between, like screaming, crying, screaming, crying, kind of back and
Well,
forth.
when I say do they stop screaming, I mean, do they get better without,
No.
like, as in, does it go away? The answer
No.
is no. That it makes sense. Whatever is causing it is probably very angry with them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because they're here and they put up spells of racism.
Mm-hmm.
No ice elves here. Barrier. All ice elves that enter get a migraine. Kind of like those anti-teenager sounds that you can play outside of restaurants and convenience stores.
Mm-hmm. So, after 10 minutes, you realize that the school that is cast on them is enchantment.
They have been enchanted.
You're not sure if it could be dissonant whispers, it could be charm, it could be gas, it could be a mind sliver, could
If
be
it was
psychic.
Giaz, they'd be having this happen because they failed their side of a bargain.
Mm.
Because this
But
would be
you know that it's
you
enchantment.
didn't do what I asked. Boom, you're being punished. Because Giaz is the one that's like, hey, I vow that I will find the One Piece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you're not sure what exactly it is, but it's definitely enchantment magic, Gosimo.
I will find the Wonton.
Kale, it doesn't
Yes.
seem to help. It's definitely not a sound-based spell,
Oh shit.
I don't think.
We'll slap them out of it. Slaps Kale. I'm kidding, joking.
He goes, well, shit, that didn't work.
I'm pretty sure.
Has nobody come to assist? Has nobody guards shown up because somebody on the platform is screaming?
Yeah, they seem to be
In
coming up.
10 minutes.
You do see a crowd forming of predominantly snow elves that look. Give me a perception check to see if you can tell how they look.
Okay.
Persniption, and me.
Cosimo, what are you doing since you're the one that figured out about the enchantment?
Roll. Lots of tens I'm rolling tonight.
You can re-roll that. I got a 10 on the dice, Tasha.
Okay.
Let me see.
16.
I actually don't know what Cosmos can do because even with Arcana checks and whatnot,
I'm going
he
to do
does not
something
have.
stupid.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
I use my my medallion of thoughts to cast detect thoughts, and I see what's going on in their heads.
Okay. I need you to give me a save if I figure out what it is. That's not the one I want. Wisdom, please.
Second, I just have to cast the spell.
Yep.
It's
Oh, wait,
exclamation
she didn't
I,
hear what I
right?
said earlier, did you?
Cosmo, I need a perception from you as well, please.
Okay, but did you hear what I said earlier?
No.
That I wanted to retrocast detect magic to see if there's any
Yes.
magic affecting them?
Yes, it is enchantment magic.
Enchantment magic. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you don't know if it's like Charm Person or Dissonant Whispers or something else. But it's definitely enchantment.
So that, and this, I do a save with a 3.
I will DM you.
You are DMing me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You and I are on the same plane on that.
I know what was
So
going on.
Cosmo, what you see, because you're the only one that sees it. Nope, Kale also sees it. Kale and Cosmo. You notice that the guard's eyes look almost glassy as they march up in perfect order, might I add, and go, what seems to be the problem? As if they don't notice the fact that there is 2 screaming elves on the ground. But they notice that all the
I
people
would
running out of
like
the building.
Dash and Kale, even though Kale hasn't known Cole for very
Yeah.
long, to both roll a perception check in relation
Yeah.
to him right now.
Please.
All right.
Dash, did you hear?
10.
Yeah. I think your 10 is good enough to succeed on this particular case. I haven't made it like invisible that I drink a
Dash.
lot. I have,
Yes?
in fact,
Perception.
encouraged the fact.
I roll perception. I got a 16.
Yeah, give me another one, specifically for Cole.
Oh, okay.
Different perception check.
That's for something different, sort of. Okay.
What is
Girls
Dirty
will
20!
notice it.
All right, your
Girls will
dirty 20
notice.
and your 10 are more than enough to notice that that Cole is most definitely being uncharacteristic. Town guards just walked into the room and said, "What's going on?" or whatever the hell they just said, and he didn't take a drink from his flask.
He didn't drink. He hasn't
Interesting.
responded to them.
Normally,
not-
whenever he sees a person of authority, he takes a swig because
And
he's
he
got to
gets
put up with some
snarky.
bullshit.
Mhm.
But he didn't.
And like I said, and he usually gets snarky. What do you do?
He kind of looks like, oh, shit's about to either go down or something ain't right.
Cosimo?
All right, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Since Gossimo can tell, does it look like Cole is probably under the same effect as the other two was?
With your dirty 20, I'd say yes.
Yes,
Yes, it
you
does.
can tell that he's similar to the guards. His eyes are glassy.
And it's not the normal, I've had one too many drinks glassy.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast Dispel Magic on Cole.
Okay, level 3 or lower. Going make an ability check using your spellcasting. Okay. Give me a D. You have a higher DC on this, but give me a. What check is that? I'm going to target and
10
make an
plus the spell's
ability check.
level.
Doesn't say what ability check.
10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
Spellcasting ability, whatever your spellcasting ability is.
Okay, so whatever you spellcast with, I think it's wisdom as a druid. Give me
Yep.
a DC 18.
Give you a what's
Give me
what
whatever
check?
spellcasting you use.
Wisdom spell casting check. Your modifier is +4.
Okay then. So just roll a D20 plus 4.
Yes.
Yep.
You have to be an
Okay.
18.
I figured it was easier to
Oh, so close!
rather than than get you to look at the sheet, right? All right. Unfortunately, I have no way to tweak that up, and I'm kind of preoccupied. Ha 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 ha.
Yep. And let me just double check that damn staff appeals. Nope, there's no way for this staff to increase that either, as far as I can see on here.
So, Cosimo, you hear a voice. All too familiar to you. No, it's not Randak. No, it's not Zas. It's worse. For you, anyway.
It's Mom, and Chief said, "Why haven't you brought me the groceries yet?"
If you would like to make a deal with her, she will give you another one. It will give you a D4 bonus to that roll.
For a simple transaction, I can make this go in your favor. All you need to do is ask.
Hmm?
Who is that is doing this? You said Gossimo knows?
You know her very well. You used to work for her.
Your old boss is sitting there going, "Hey, I can help you,
If you want me to help
but it'll
your
cost
party, it will cost you. But I could help you to help them.
Normally, I'd say leave me to the dogs, but in this particular situation, I think you might want to go with it."
And what's the price?
Something simple, something you won't even know is gone.
My heart?
No. That would be playing in your favor. No. This will come up when you least expect it. No worries, but you'll know it when you see it. I think I heard Rosie eep in the background.
I didn't hear what Dash said.
He didn't say anything yet.
I didn't say anything yet, but alright, fine.
I'm
Because
trying to
this,
negotiate here, Rose.
I'm not
yes,
good at
yes.
this. I'm letting you have fun with that.
That's most like fine. Only because this seems like something that might spread to the rest of if I can't end it.
And just as an added bonus, you feel a sprinkle, like someone threw powdered sugar in your face.
Oh, the insult.
There's been a strange Fey theme to the events of today, so it's something almost Fey feeling. And spoof right in your face. And you sneeze, as one does, but then I sneeze. And then Kale sneezes.
Yep.
That like concertive, all of us sneeze at the same time. Achoo!
Ready up smoke.
And Cole's suddenly clear-eyed again and looking around like, oh, there was someone else in my head there for a second.
And it seems the two on the ground and the two guards are very confused as well.
Confusion.
Seems whatever you did also affected the four of them, as well as Cole.
I will say Gossamer will be holding his staff with a very tight grip and a grimace on his lips as he just kind of hiss out, "Is everyone better?"
Well,
Never
I'm definitely down for a drink now. Takes a sip of his flask.
The two on the ground is kind of looking like, what's going on? When did we get off
Don't
the
worry
train?
about it. There's some strange stuff going on in the city. I recommend you coming back and visiting another time.
But we came to see our family. They said that
I
they
would
needed our help.
recommend. I would recommend calling them from the other end and saying you'll be there in a month or two when things have settled down. There's some bad vibes going on right now. Don't worry, nothing too serious, and nothing that can't be handled by professionals. And as soon as I find some professionals, I'll put them right on it. My voice keeps going from, yes, I'm a noble, to, holy shit, I'm a cowboy. I'm sorry, Rosie, I'm ruining my voices.
That is all I
All good.
heard of when you said I'll find the professionals.
I said I'll find some professionals, yes.
Yes, my brain goes, media murder professionals. Anyways,
I'm trying to bullshit these guys to go back to the other end where they will be safer, because if they
Give me
go
a
into
perce-
town, I'm pretty sure they will be affected by this thing again,
Persuasion.
even though we might not be.
give me persuasion.
Do
Do it! Do the thing!
what I'm trying to do, but I'm on the wrong channel.
That's not a me problem.
Yes, it is.
Like that?
16.
They'll get up and go, I guess they needed our help, but I guess we can try to help them over a call. As
Well-
they kind of like wander back onto the train.
I'll call up to them just before they leave, figure out where their family is, and then tell them if I'm in that area, I will tell them they'll be okay.
They nod. They're in the heart of Rhinefall.
At this address, on the corner of 6th and 6th and 6th. What? Why does it have
At
3 sixes?
XXX Street. The guards just look like blank faced, not like glassy eyed, but like lost, confused. without words, just like
Hey man, I think my shift was over like 3 weeks ago, dude. Let's go home.
yeah, like
Right.
they look lost. And so it's like, why are we even here? Like, where did we? I remember having a
Is
drink
there
with
any
you
way of
last.
is there any way of telling the date here?
You usually keep like time with the sun and moon and stuff.
No, no, no. The date, not the time. The date.
Yeah, I'll give you a calendar.
Because if these guys know when they remember it being, and that's different than the current
Oh,
date,
100%.
we have a time frame. So I'm going to ask them questions that lead them down the line of, do you know what do you know what time it is, or like what day it is, etc., etc., etc. And I'm assuming I know what the real date is. I'm guessing he had a phone call.
Ah.
Yep.
I love how you know exactly the fact I was looking at my phone to find an answer. You know me too well, my love.
There was a bloop. I know that your mind was going, who was that and why did they leave?
But
But my brain was going, this is who it was and this is why they left.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I was switching over to my computer.
We can
Woohoo!
hear
Okay.
you. Anyways, so the time frame they give you is about a month.
All right. So with asking them some pointed questions, I was able to discern that they think they think it's a month ago because that's the last day they remember.
And they remember being at at a small tavern bar area
Was
getting
all of the other
drinks.
town guards there?
Most of them. The captain.
Like it was the yearly Christmas party or something, and everyone was there except that one guy that back at the office that says, "I'll get you all," or something like that. Right?
It was a spring festival because it's been more warm after the warm spot. Everywhere across the area has been celebrating the fact that you guys did this, but that wasn't what they were celebrating because that was not a month ago. They were celebrating the time of the sun and one of the I can't remember which one of my deities, but sun and sunshine and all the good lovey-dovey stuff.
Sunshine and lollipops.
Sunshine and lollipops and rainbows. Yes, anyways. Yeah, they were celebrating that, and most of the guards were there. The captain and some of the senior guards were at a different bar, and they don't remember meeting up with them later. But when they think about it, they know that they've talked to the captain and the senior guards, but they don't like actively remember doing it, kind of a thing.
All right. Outside of their hearing area, I'm going to talk to
Department head.
Cosimo about something. Basically, they're just all right. So they were compromised. Obviously, I felt it something in my head. So I was for a moment. I'm thinking everyone in this city is probably not to be trusted until we're sure that they're good. Makes sense.
Yep.
Dash. Oi!
Give me 1 second. I got a phone call.
No worries.
Oh, good. I'm glad my character still has that cold weather gear we had. Holy cow. We came back from
Right.
the cold place. We're still cold.
You've stayed in the cold place. Dum ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
No
Welcome
worries.
back.
So, what was the question?
Basically, I'm saying that I don't think we can trust anyone in this city.
Oh, hell
I
no.
think they're
In
all
Renville.
compromised, and I think it might be wise to figure out how compromised those guys as bosses were, because he said the officers basically went somewhere else, and him and his buddies seem to all be like this. So our best bet is to assume the guard captains and chiefs and
The
whatnots
senior guards.
are
and whatnot.
probably somehow involved, even if they're just more victims.
Gossimo just kind of scratches the back of his head, mutters something under his breath, and goes, I mean, I can probably do detect magic, but that won't only tell me so much. I doubt every fucking person is walking around with enchantments onto them. So,
I don't know.
that
We've
right there might
seen
be a
some
good
weirder
indicator.
things lately, and I don't want to take chances. I think you're right, though. It would be unlikely for everyone to be enchanted. That would take. I'm not even. I don't even want to fathom. I don't. I don't think I have enough shots left in my dram to think that hard about something.
Hmm.
Yeah. All
All
right,
right.
then I
So,
say
what
let's
are we
just go
going to
for
gather
that.
information for the others? I'm sorry.
No worries.
Go ahead, Dash.
I just forgot what I just said.
Damn.
The funny part is, I
Well,
forgot what I said too.
it's all good.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I mean that's our best guess right now is using a little bit of detect magic on them.
It
See how
lasts for
many
what,
people
10
has.
minutes?
No, it's about ritual casting. Wait, let me just verify that.
Detect magic is a lasts for up to 10 minutes per concentration, I think.
Yeah.
So basically, every 20 minutes you can detect for 10 minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
here's the thing to remember, Rose. If nothing else, if you sense such an effect, you can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic, and if it's infected, was created by a spell, you learn the spell school of magic. So
Yep.
basically, Gosmo can be looking for that same particular aura of magic that was just affecting Cole and the others.
Okay, so it hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
No,
I
it's
do
not.
have
Yeah.
to ask, do you want to circle cast with the ritual cast detect magic to affect a bigger area?
Circle casting is you cast it, and anyone else that can cast it too casts it with you.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone else can cast it.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think anyone else can
I'm
because
a
I think
monk.
it takes at least a minimum of what 4 spellcasters to
I
circle
think it's
cast.
3,
2.
3.
but probably 3 or 4.
3, the beginning one and 2 extras.
Yeah, so we don't have that many casters here to try to circle
Yeah,
cast that, Rose.
I'm not a real cat. I'm not a real caster.
You're a half
I'm
caster
not
at
even a
best.
caster.
Okay, figured I'd give
I'm
it
a
a shot. I
warlock.
figured I'd ask.
You hurt me, woman.
Which one
Saying
each
I'm
one
not a
three?
caster.
Half caster, I believe.
Warlock is not really a caster.
Like I said, it's a half caster.
I think they're a quarter the caster.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so
Mm-hmm.
walking throughout the city, looking around. It hasn't changed much since you were here last, because you haven't been gone from here for all that long. There's no elves everywhere, but what you do notice is almost everybody, and when I say almost, I mean everyone, even like young children, have that same aura on them. And you're
there's just a certain glowing vibey enchantment.
it's kind of like a pinky purple color.
Yeah.
And you know for a fact that that's enchantment magic. Very strong enchantment magic. You would even go so far as to say, with the fact that you are a full caster as a druid.
Druids
I am
are
a full.
I believe full.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
druids
as
are
a
full
full
casters.
caster, you know quite well that spells can often be circle cast, and the more people you have, the stronger the spell gets. Because it can rely on more people. And it has one of the effects that a circle cast can do is it can make the area go from like 10 feet to 1,000 feet. Easily.
What she's getting at is someone is using a circle magic here.
Yeah,
Obviously.
someone is
I
using
figured
circle,
that
like
much.
strong circle magic to affect the city.
So someone's doing an awful big circle jerk.
Or possibly somewhere close to this city.
So we're at least looking at, given the size of the city itself, probably at least 10 casters.
Easily.
And they're probably centralized.
They could either be here or they could be near here. They could be in Snowy Valley and Bleakwood. They could be at the Circle. They could be in this city. They could be across the ice at
with the
Hollow
right
Crossing.
additional with the right additional setup, they could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
They could.
You
However,
give me an
Gosimo-
Arcana check. Rafasten, go ahead.
wait, but before that, Gosmo looks to Cole and goes, question. How was you affected? Was it whispers in your ears, or do you felt compelled to do something?
Rose, how did it feel?
A little bit of both. Not quite. I want to say really whispers in the ear. I'm gonna.
Rose, who was it that I heard? Just tell me that much. You can tell me in DM if you need to. That might make me be able to describe it. But I don't know who that sounds like.
That.
It was like talking to an old, like, best friend. Someone who I've known for years, centuries even. He's human, so that centuries doesn't seem like it would make sense for him. But
So
it was just wasn't whispers though. It was more direct.
Gosimo is going to look and goes, that sounds more like a charm person, but augmented with a aura.
I think I once hunted a mage that was looking into some sort of circle enhancements, like, those circle spells they use for teleportation and stuff, like something like that, but on a city scale. He was trying to make a floating castle or something, from what I recall. Apparently the authorities don't like it when the place you've designated as your floating castle belongs to someone else's king.
What does Kale say to this?
Kale is mildly confused.
You just got informed that your gunslinger was probably charm-personed.
He goes, how is she doing this on this grand of a scale? Doesn't magic not work that way?
From what I understand, there are a few ways to enhance your magic. Some circle magic where you get a bunch of your minions to basically fuel your magic somehow. I've also heard of some artifacts, but
Gos. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
Gosimo interjects and goes, "It's pretty much a more powerful version of how druids do their magic when they work together. And there's a reason why some of us consider ourselves circles. Circle of stars, circle of fire, stuff like that. Basically, when you empower one another, you can take a simple spell and make it on a far grander scale. With that being said, if I have to take a wild guess, that would either be a augmented version of a charm person or enthrall. Whatever the case is, it would have to be at the center of this town. It's the best and effective way to make sure that any and everyone that enters this town is under its effect.
Interesting.
So these aren't the words that you hear, but this is the kind of feeling specifically that Cole gets because you were affected by it. You're not under its effect, but you can still kind of hear
Yeah,
a
that
voice.
fading memory of what was going on.
And no, it's not Randak, because I know we use the same sound for Randak. No, it's not Randak. Well, not exactly.
Gosmo will continue onwards. The only thing about it is how much it was augmented. Because most spells, and I happen to know at least one of them, or aware of one of them, they don't last long when it comes to affecting the minds of others. Even if augmented by circles, that requires constant powering. Even if it was go up to say a whole day, that means it's daily being recast.
Huh.
If you're casting
Interesting.
magic to charm the people, couldn't you just get the people to come to you to be the next wave of people to fuel the stuff?
Think.
Then you have an endless battery as long as you have a way of taking the energy from the people who can't cast the spells. And then the people who can cast the spells, I don't know, feed them extra coffee. Usually works for me.
I mean, I guess it also depends on when it was cast. I mean, as for myself, I regain my spell powers every morning. But if I was to cast a spell right now that lasts for 24 hours, I would be able to recharge by the next morning, spell still in effect, and I'd be able to recast it before the spell ends.
And if you're already charmed by the previous person who charmed you or charmed themselves or charmed the next guy, then you could just move down the line. And then they moved in, get a new person in, charm them in.
It's a pyramid scheme! Everybody run!
Gosmo continues onwards. I'm thinking there are 2 levels to this. I think the first one is that we have a circle casting going on, but I think the second one is that there's a smaller scale at the entrance for any newcomers that come in that was not already affected. Unless there is a constant or emanating from the center of this city every few seconds, they would have to at least cast on every newcomer.
Oh, that would make sense, yes.
And from what you saw, some people, especially elves, can resist it, but it causes them pain for this version of the what you assume is charm.
The charm-like effect, yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I say let's make our way towards the center of the city and see if we see anything that might seem ominous, off, like a church or cathedral, something like that.
Alright, as you're walking towards the center, can I get each of you to give me 3 perception checks?
Holy Christ, 3 of them.
Yep.
Why isn't one good enough?
It's for as you're traveling. That includes you,
Apparently, Kale's got
Dash.
blind itch disease today.
My brain didn't wrap around the re-roll command, so I just rolled them separately. 18 and 18 and a 19, apparently.
Alright, so the 2 of you are fine. Kale is
About a
distracted by
16.
Yeah,
butterfly,
he's distracted by
by
magic.
shinies.
There's just something about the air. It just smells a little off to you, Kale. It's like you can almost smell this enchantment that everyone's been talking about. You don't understand the magic behind it, but there's this just that smells like it smells kind of like raspberry. Ooh, is that
Yeah, he's like,
is
it's
that beef
Peppermint,
pie?
yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, I
Peppermint.
smell a sandwich. Something like that.
Peppermint, like
You get,
candy canes.
Yep.
oh, Rose. It was part of the bit, the different scents.
Yeah, one of the scents is candy
Peppermint.
cane.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Because you're in the north. It's a scent.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's very racist.
okay.
He's
So Cole and Gosimo, you notice as you're walking that this place used to be very blue. Very like white, blue, ice colors. You started noticing in the what should be ice underneath it there's cracks and like conjoining pieces of sickly green and a deep purple. Like a ley line that's been corrupted. Sickly corrupted, and it's leading closer and closer towards the middle of the city. And as you get towards the middle of the city, Kale notices it as well.
Mhm.
And you also notice that it's leading out of the city, like a big giant spider web, but cracked in like crystals.
That's not normal.
agreed.
What
Well,
do we do about it? Or what can we do about it, you think?
Well, I think if we get rid of the cleric, this should go back to normal, in theory.
That's often the case, I find.
Well, that may be the case. However, one, we don't know if the cleric is the only one, and two, we don't know why it's happening because if the cleric is just a spearhead for this, there could be other clerics. We need to figure out exactly why it's happening and who's commanding it.
I agree. I think we need more information. And when those other two finally get out of the bathroom, wherever they've been stuck for this entire shit show, we'll get them to look around too. Referring to the 2 players that aren't here.
mm.
Mhm.
They must have been stuck in the shitter.
So if you want to investigate it without them currently, you can do some more kind of checks. And Cole, give me another wisdom. Actually, everybody give me a wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save and Arcana check.
Wait, if we're investigating it, would it not just be an investigation check?
I'll give you that. Yeah. One more dash out to know. Okay.
right.
Investigation check. That goes for all of you. Hmm. Hmm.
Case in point, Rose.
This code gonna be okay.
Probably not. Okay. So, Cosmo, with your investigation check, this is very much not normal, and you know who is causing this in the grand scheme, because the colors are not hard to miss. The signs have been pretty obvious. You guys were looking into a group that was dealing with this for a while. You guys have been dealing with this for quite a long time. And you know that Elvane is a cleric of Randax. So she's clearly cursing the land, and thus it's forcing a charm on people through a curse of some kind. As you make that
These lands
discovery,
themselves are cursed.
you see Cole and Kale stop for a minute and kind of blank, as if their vision goes blurry. And the two of you, what you hear as you're standing in your mindscape, separate mindscapes, same message, is whispers from Elvane saying, "Come to me. I need your energy. I need you to be of use to the cause." And then you feel a warm, rushing energy as if you're being held in your mother or father's arms, wrapping around you, and a reverberating snarl of anger as what you see as rainbow wings cascade you on almost like an egg. And then the head of a dragon over top. And go, "These ones are protected by me. If you so much as try to lay another hand on them, I will come from my clouds and bring my army to this city. These are my heroes, and he is not allowed to touch them. I hope I have made myself crystal clear, Drow." As her effect at charming you again cracks, creaks, and groans, and then shatters like glass. As you wake up looking at Gosimo, weapons drawn and aimed at him. That's when you snap out of it. Gosimo, what you see is them kind of go glassy-eyed for a couple of seconds, long enough that Cole can whip out his pistol and aim it at you, and Kale's hands come up in a fighting position, and he's leaning back, ready to go and punch you, and then the like glassy-eyed look just kind of slowly fades away.
I don't think that's good.
Oh,
How does Gosmo react to seeing this first off, and then we get to how the other two react to seeing Gosmo's reaction?
I mean, He's looking at him glossy eyed. How
We're
you
not
want to react
crossing
other
it anymore.
than? Oh well, I mean, I don't know how you want Gotham to react. He's just kind of like, "Oh, that
All of a
doesn't look
sudden,
good."
I pulled a gun on you, and then I didn't.
Oh,
What are you gonna do? It's like, if I say something, does he pull the gun on me again?
I mean, exactly. Like I said, so what's Gotham gonna do? He's just gonna be looking like, "Are you gonna shoot me?"
I look at my gun. Look at you. I look at my gun. I look back at you. Sorry, it's that fuzziness in the head again. But I think someone was pissed off because ow, a shattering
Oh, good.
noise.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry, dude.
Oh, you heard it too?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was starting to think the alcohol wasn't working anymore. I hate when I have to switch up at proof.
I mean, you might just be in control. I mean, that can happen to any one of us at this point while we're in this city. Let's
I
just.
think we watch each other's backs a little bit closer. Just if one of us starts acting weird,
Yeah.
Don't act immediately like we normally would with other people, just in case, like in your situation, you happen to reholster your weapon.
Cole, you could feel that while that scene was happening, that you very much wanted to shoot Cosmo between the eyes. Like, it was.
I know, I know. Of course, I'm not saying that, and I've already holstered my gun and put it away for the moment because I don't know if I need it to be out. Should I have it out?
That's on you.
Well, actually, I'll keep it out for now. Keep it in hand. I'm not pointing it at anyone directly, though.
Yeah.
Because somebody might notice that we're not like them.
Mhm.
They might.
Do we want to wait for the others to come back from whenever they get to play again, or continue on for the last 20 minutes or 19 minutes or whatever?
We can stop here for now.
I think it's a good place. We're not too far in. We don't have to worry about being surrounded yet.
Right.
Yeah, this right is a safe place to stop.
You good with that,
Yeah.
Rose?
Yeah.
Perfect. Kill the bot. I mean, joking. All right.
Alright, well, who wants to start?
I can start.
I'm just trying to think
had
of
fun.
what.
I had fun. Favorite part is Kale rolling like shit today. Like Jesus. But yeah, I had fun. No complaints. No improvements. I pick on Dash.
All right. I was definitely like the idea of this charming effect from the city. It makes me think of this one story I heard. It's almost like a Pied Piper effect too. As far as improvement goes, I will admit I was very distracted, but Rose was already warned ahead of time. So it's that. However, I'm not gonna lie and say that the whole Gosmo staff situation didn't just kill my brain. Not in a fun manner, but more in the that doesn't make sense, that doesn't make sense, and that doesn't make sense type of manner.
It just
I
didn't
love
add up for you.
it did not. Like, don't get me wrong, I love improv, and improv is the best when it comes to D&D, but my brain still has that moments of like, but it doesn't make sense or doesn't make sense. And I give you a quick example. When Gosmo was casting the produce flame spells, and then out of nowhere, it's just become this disco of colors. that didn't make sense to me. It would have made sense if its staff starting to change colors and then the fire itself was a multitude of colors. That would have made sense. But just these
Yeah,
beams
she
of
was so
light.
distracted at the fact that it absorbed magical light, and then your
But
staff started to change color, and then your
But no,
flame changed color.
I don't think what you know what I'm saying. It is absorb magical light. The staff is a fire eating staff. Remember, it consumes fire. It made no sense for it to consume light. That's when I ask you, Rose, is this fire that's consuming or just light that's consuming? And you said light. That's why it didn't make no sense to me. Though, as we established, what you established is that the leaves, the vines, they consume fire. That's why the staff
make
is
sense.
this fire staff. That's why
understand
it
the
didn't make
confusion.
sense to me. And then as far as the lighting goes, like the disco of lights, if Gosmo would have cast the lights cantrip and then did a disco of light, that would have made sense. So that whole entire scenario with the staff just did not make sense to me whatsoever. I'm sorry. I try my best
Blame
to
it
make
on the drunken fae that were trying to steal from us.
exactly, but that my brain was just breaking down as I was trying to like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, why is that happening? Wait, that doesn't add up. So that was pretty much what I was going through at that moment.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that though, pretty much fun.
I had fun this game. My favorite part was the whole game. It was short, it was sweet. We did most of our stuff to the point. I didn't really see a lot of anything horrible that happened. You were a bit rushed today. You just felt rushed, and probably the after work buzz that you get sometimes. But other than that, there was nothing bad that really bothered me. So it was all good. Very cheese, much cheese. What was your favorite part, Rose?
Not gonna lie, making you guys roll wisdom saves and seeing Randak's effects in the world.
I will definitely say I had some god rolls today.
You had some good
I had
rolls,
some
yes.
crap rolls today, some crappy ones. Oh my!
Yeah,
Yep.
seeing the effect that Randak is, I'm getting into more of making Randak's effects starting to happen and be visual now, so that he seems like more of a threat. So the ice, being able to describe the ice and the charm on the city was actually one of my favorite things that I got to do today.
Maybe that's why you're having burnout, because you're having trouble making Randak a threat.
We've been working on it.
We're trying to come up with ideas to make him a little bit more actively threatening rather than passively threatening.
But maybe that's what Rose needs instead of like completely nixing the heroes campaign. I don't know.
I'm still ending it
She
as of the
just needs a
first.
break for now. The game can come back later. Don't worry. There's a chance. There's a chance. You know Rosie. She
I
likes to
don't
go
know
back to the same
about
stories
next
too.
week for Monday what's gonna happen. I only have my schedule for Wednesday and Thursday at the moment, so we'll take it by ear. We'll see what happens, but I am off on Friday, so we will be here for the usual Andalar. I guess not Andalar.
Right now you're going into
now.
the Green Expanse. You're still on.
Yeah,
You're
Green
still on
Expanse.
Andalar, but you're going to the Green Expanse.
Yeah.
Currently, you're in a cave filled with bugs and crystals.
And trying to get to the queen after we kill the little one. Yeah.
Yes. Covered yourself in bug guts to make yourself smell like bugs.
So don't forget to like, share, and, spread with your friends. And we will see you on Friday. With all of our love, be
Have
safe,
a good one.
and have fun.